this all happened in just space of just like 3 years. I got into uni. Sorry. I got into uni 2016. That is based university in Abuja. So I had while I was in school, I made friends with some girls that were into runs, and I was being pressured into going to that lifestyle of doing all those things. I'm not, and people can judge me and say whatever they want to say, but I've judged myself, I've punished myself already.
Did you ever
and I'm a new person now?
Maybe even once or twice. Don't lie.
Yeah, definitely, sir, but it didn't go smoothly for me the way I expected it to go for me. Because sometimes, like, I'll hear stories like some girls, like, not like my friends will come and tell me that, oh, they went to see this politician, they went to see this guy, he gave them money. But when it's my turn to go there or do things like that, they'll tell me that, oh, maybe I'm too fat, or maybe they don't just like me. Do you understand? Then the ones that normally work out, maybe if the guy is into Yahoo or something, those are the ones that I'll notice that, okay, like, they don't have issue with me. So, like, back then I had a boyfriend that was just normal. Like, he didn't really have much. We were just cool and fine and everything. Then anyone that lives in Abuja, if you know Moscow, is a club, Moscow Underground. I met the Yahoo guy there, do you understand? And we started talking and dating. So, like, I had the two separate relationships, but like it was just me handling them. Yeah. So the guy that was into the Yahoo stuff, he was giving me money and all that stuff, but like I liked the other one more. But there's a day he always travels to Lagos and come back to see that stuff. So, like, there was a time, this was like 2019 ending, he called me and was like, oh, that he wants to see me, he wants to like take me out and things like that. I was like, okay, now, because of I know him very well, I trust him. Even though I don't have money in my bag, it's fine, I can still go out like that, because of I know this guy is not going to like frustrate me, or because I already had this like mind that he's not going to do anything to harm me. So that the freeze, as I was when I got out, I was feeling very reluctant. Like, my mind, everything was telling me like I shouldn't go, but I just wanted to go out because I was bored in school. I wasn't really doing anything and all of that. So while he came to my school to come and pick me up. He drove into the school to pick me up. So on our way there, he told me that he was going to take me to like Asokoro, because there was a sit out there where we normally used to go to like just chill and everything. That the freeze, I didn't even understand that I was in this guy's car for close to 2 hours. He was driving and the speed was a lot. I was telling him that he should slow down, that where are you like taking me to, where are you driving me, like all this, like why you, so I was just like I should calm down. He even got to a point that he stopped responding to me when I was asking him like, why is he speeding so fast? He just said that calm down, he wants to take me to this. So we got to a sit out, but I didn't understand why. I didn't understand why he was speeding so fast. So we got to the place where we wanted to go to. So we sat there. I was just eating, enjoying myself. I ordered catfish. I ordered like different things to eat there. So later on, he asked me that, the tap in his house is broken, that he wants to go, and that his neighbor called him that he should come and fix this stuff. And I said, but you promised that you take me back to school, because of I had tests the next day, and I had to make sure I go back to school, at least read something so I can like write my exams and everything. So he now said, no, that there's no need for that. I can tell the lecturer to push the test. And I said that they don't do things like that. So he now said, okay, then let him go and off the tap. Then from there, he would drive me back to school. So I now entered the car. He took me to his house and everything. So he went to go and he now left the car. I was still inside the car. He went there to go and off the tap and did whatever he said he wanted to do. So later on, he came back and said that, I should calm down and rest, that it's already 12 midnight. He's scared to drive at night. that he doesn't want to drive at night and everything. And I told him that like I have to go back to school, that I need to like prepare myself. I don't want to be rushing back to school the next morning and everything. He said that, oh, that your coursework is on your phone. You can read on your phone. I promise you I'll wake up early. At least by 7, I'll
What?
return you back to school. And I said, okay, since I trusted him and he's my friend, I said, okay, no problem. I would like I would just stay for the night, and later on in the morning time he'll take me back to school. So that night he came to like the bed. He climbed my back and everything. So I was thinking maybe it was something else. Do you understand? But I noticed that like when I got into his house, there was like a black bag on the floor. I asked him what was the black bag for. He said it's his box. But I said that he said he put things. I said that black bag on the floor. I watch movies. I watch scary movies. I know how they put human beings inside the bag, but it was in the kitchen side. So when he saw me, I was not comfortable anymore. He closed the door. He said I should just calm down, I should just chill, just sleep and everything. So I was like, okay, like I was really feeling agitated, and I was feeling unsafe in the environment. So while I was just like reading for the test and everything, I just slept off. So at 3 a.m. he came into the room. He said he wanted to sleep with me and everything. For some reasons, I wasn't myself. I didn't want to like do anything because he has already violated me. He didn't want to listen when I said I want to go back to school. I was already agitated already. I said I'm not going to do anything
But
and all of that. He
normally,
said
on a
shouting
day
that,
like
oh,
this, you will
that
have slept with him, have you? Normally,
yes, but
you will have slept with
huh?
him.
Yes, because of that. It's not that I don't even know him, or I've not done anything with him
Oh,
before.
okay.
So yeah, so I was not just in the mood to like do anything with him. So later on, we started fights. Like he started like getting very aggressive, like screaming at me, telling me that, oh, that he has already taken me out. He has already like spent a lot of money on me, things like that. That I have to like do it and all that. I said, that, why are you acting like this? Not that I've not done this with you before. Like, what's really the problem? Like, why are you being a different person today? He was just like, I didn't know how to explain everything. Then after a while, we started fighting. Like we became physical, whereby, and I'm taller than him. Like I'm 5'11". Him is just like reaching me like around here. I underestimated him. Do you understand? I was thinking that maybe, oh, this guy cannot even like do anything to me. But the moment he pinned me down, I knew that like it's either I die in this place, or maybe something else will happen. So Daddy Freeze, sorry. So while I was trying to get myself back to telling him to like, because of that's when it dawned on me that I might not survive this situation. There's some things I can't say here because of it has like spiritual meaning. He has like, even my parents are still alive, you understand? But I've opened up to my parents. I've told them like about the things that happened to me in school. So like,
Calm
sorry.
down, my sister. Calm down. Calm down. It's all right.
Now the thing is, I have goosebumps. Anytime I think about it, it gives me goosebumps because of I should be a dead and forgotten person today.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Sorry. Calm. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just down.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I've been arguing with him. We're running around the house. This was
Welcome back. Okay.
Thank you, sir. We're like just in that situation and everything. So I was just like, I don't even
At
know
that
how
time,
people.
notes.
I think
What stage were you in?
that the freeze, like, when I got to his house with him, I was already like smoking
Oh,
igbo and everything in the house, so I wasn't even really in my right
wow.
senses.
Wow.
But later on, the thing was wearing off from my head and everything. I was beginning to realize like what was really happening in the whole like situation. Like it was a life or death situation. Like I said, like I didn't want to victimize myself. I'm not looking for pity or anything, but I realized that if I leave this place, I must leave this place alive. And I know that like tomorrow, I'm going to like make sure that I use my story to warn people against like some certain things. So that the phrase, like my memory is very bad. Eventually, like he told me to like
So
get out of his
tell us
house in the middle of the night. I didn't
tell
know
us
where I
what he did.
was.
I said is diabolical. Tell us. We can't learn the lesson unless you story.
That the phrase is because initially he used like something like an handkerchief to like cover my while I was laying down on his bed, and he climbed like the bed. I felt him trying to use something to like rub my face. I wasn't really myself anyway. Like I was my whole senses left me. I didn't know what I was doing. The only thing, like it just took me time to just get myself back. But I was just hearing voices in my head because of my tribal name is Ubong. Do you understand? I keep hearing something saying Ubong, wake up, Ubong, wake up, you understand? Wake up, like, do you understand? When I realized I heard that voice, I quickly woke up, I got myself back. That's why I started like arguing, I started fighting and doing like just to get out of that. I became so uncomfortable for him. He had to let me, like he had to chase me out of his house because of like I was making like so much noise, and he didn't want neighbors.
I've locked the comment section. I've locked the comment section because they were talking. There was something you were saying that you don't want to say. You have still not said that thing. Sorry, Glory. Sorry, my.
No, that the freeze. Obviously, I know that I've been touched with magic. Even the ritual process has already taken place, even without even killing me. Do you understand? Yeah.
Wow.
And most people on your life, they're not necromancers. They don't understand in definition. So I can't explain those kind of things to people that don't understand all those kind of things.
I understand.
So that
explain it. I understand it.
So okay, the necromancy stuff, like according to what like my own understanding and being touched by magic, you obviously be opened up to all this or to the knowledge. So basically, his job is that day he was supposed to like sleep with me and then kill me. Do you understand? That is what he was supposed to do at that time. But like it didn't happen. None of the things happened because of, in a way, like my spirit on its own did not wasn't the charm he was using on me did not work on me. It did for a period of time. That's why I was able to be in the car with him for close to almost 2 hours. Daddy Freeze, if I'm lying, Daddy Freeze, there's a time you said everyone on your life should go to your wife's page to go and join for like, because we're talking about mouth odor and things like that. The guy there, his name is Pharaoh. He was the one I called that got me out of that place, and it's my boss that taught me how to do tattoo. If I'm lying, you can bring him on and ask him this question.
I know Pharaoh very well. I know Pharaoh. Wow. Wow.
It was Pharaoh. It was Pharaoh that I called. That was the one that helped me, like Daddy Freeze. I don't remember. This guy was my boyfriend for close to how many years? I can't remember his name. I can't remember the place because he took me outside Abuja. I do not remember the location of where I was.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I called Pharaoh asked me because of when he chased me out of his house. I was walking like aimlessly. I didn't even know where to go to. I didn't even understand the environment I was in, and everywhere was pitch black. The place where I was, there was no road or anything. So I went into, because there's a place where like Ashawos were staying. They were walking like a bar and everything. So I easily just entered there and blended. That's why I slept till the next morning. I didn't have any credit at the freeze. The only person, because at the time I was using Airtel and Pharaoh was using Airtel too. So I was able to do Airtel to Airtel for free without having credit, on my that the freeze. So in the morning time, Pharaoh called me and asked me like how, like, go around and ask people where, like ask for the location. Let me try and help you, or that let me try and find out where you are and everything. So I went out. I asked people where I was. I can't even remember how I was, and I wish Pharaoh can come and like just talk about, because of, in a way, like he will remember better than me. Yeah. He was the one that now ordered Uber for me and brought me to his place. He asked me like what happened. I explained to him. He asked me for the guy's name. I can't remember his name. I can't even give proper look. I can't even go to police to start even writing down or explaining what happened to me, because I do not remember. I don't remember anything. So Pharaoh asked me that, okay, like the guy you went to go and see, did you like I should give him his number, let him talk to him. So when Pharaoh called and I said like what happened, like you guys, she told me that like this is what you were trying to do, things like that. He was not saying that like he was just trying to play the victim after traumatizing me. And at this time, where at 2019, I was 18 turning 19 at that time.
This was just before
because of the whole, just before COVID. And that, if let me explain to you that after that whole incident, cause school was over, I was so traumatized. I couldn't even stay in school to even write exam or do anything. I literally was just in my room. I did not leave. I was living in fear. I was like, my mind was racing. I wasn't at peace with myself. I was literally, I don't even know. I was at this point where I was ready to just end my life because of like this, like I don't like the whole experience. Everything became so sour. My life wasn't sweet at all. And what even pressured me to do all this, because people be like, you're like, why are you sleeping with someone for free? Like, what are you using your vagina to do? Like you're doing nothing with it. Like, they'll be pressuring you, tell you things like that. So me, I told that like that is like people close to me, my friends back then.
All of those friends. Anybody that was this girl's friend that told her to do that, you are weak. Only
it wasn't after a while. Then later on, my parents found out that I was doing drugs, drinking, and all those things. So they said that I can't.
Wow. 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 I'm so sorry, Glory. I don't know what's wrong with your internet. Instagram has been a bit shaky these days. Even my picture is a bit blurry. It's an Instagram thing. It's really okay. Glory has left. Let's see if she can come right back after this. For those saying that they don't believe her story, I know Pharaoh very well. Pharaoh was on Taste Bud show last week. I think it's network or Instagram itself. So guys, this is as far as I can go. Maybe we should give her a few seconds to come back. This is so sad. So desperately, terribly sad. The comment section is open. I'm just trying to see if network has improved. Network is still pretty bad. It's still. Can you guys see me clearly? The poor girl must have been going through a lot. She must have been going through a lot. I don't think I can bring her on again. So maybe later on tonight we'll continue with the conversation. While we're waiting for her and see if she can come back, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm looking for my #1 gifter. So far on YouTube, I don't even have one single super chat. Someone said, how can you be dating a man for so long? I don't know how he makes his money. So many people are trusting. Trust is earned. Trust is earned. You don't buy, you don't give away your trust. It is earned. So big shout out to everybody watching me on TikTok. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Share the video. If you're watching on YouTube and TikTok, share the video. Let as many people as possible be able to see the story. Let them learn the lesson there. It's so sad. So sad. Oh yeah, double click the screen on YouTube while we wait. Double click the screen. Double tap the screen. Connect with one another. Who's my #1 gifter? Special shout out to my #1 gifter. My #1 gifter is back to Joy Travel. She was dethroned briefly, but she's back again. Joy Travel. Joy Travels. Big shout out to Joy Travels, my #1 gifter. And my #2 gifter is Chidima Ade. Chidima Ade. I_am_Dinma. Dinma. Okay. So that's my #2 gifter. I'm looking for my #1 gifter. Special shout out to my #1 and my #2 gifters. If you're my #1 and my #2 gifter, let me see you. Where are you in the house? So, hey, Chidima Daisy. Thank you so much, my lovely sister. Thank you so much for being my #2 gifter today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm going to bring her back later tonight. I'm going to bring her back later tonight, and we're going to have this conversation better. Someone said, change the title. We were dealing with the Mercy Chinwo issue a little earlier on. That's why. So I'll bring her back later on tonight so we can continue the conversation. You all need to be very careful. I'll be back by midnight, or let me put it better, midnight, so we can have the conversation. Oju, you should come back at midnight. We're going to be here, and it's going to make so much sense. Take care. Goodbye. Love you all. And remember to behave yourselves. Don't let money make you make bad decisions.